We always gotta have the emotional support boba. Hi friends, it's Editor Light here. So apparently we broke the microphone yet again while recording this audio, so I highly suggest that you do not wear headphones or earphones while watching this video. Please proceed with caution. Today we'll be talking about guilty pleasure media.
I feel like I really don't have any, it's just light. This is an intervention.
Oh, that's even worse.
What do we classify technically as guilty pleasure?
Okay, well, this video was supposed to be about, like, guilty pleasure media, but I feel like guilty pleasure is not really the right word. It's more like obscure media that we don't post or talk about.
Some of them are guilty pleasure medias because it is a problem to like them. Like, I know you have a lot, so you can go first.
I'll go first. Let's see. Here's one that I share with Nene, actually. The entire Total Drama franchise. except Total Drama Rama.
That's like where they're kids.
Okay. We gotta go down.
The baby one.
We gotta go down the Total Drama timeline.
The Total Drama iceberg.
We have Total Drama Island. We have Total Drama Action. We have Total Drama World Tour. We have Total Drama Revenge of the Island. We have Total Drama All Stars. We have Total Drama Pakatil Island. And then we have the spin-off, Total Drama Redonkulous Race. And then we have technically like a reboot that's like a kiddie version. It's called Total Drama Rama, where there are like kids. But then like, it's like, okay, so basically their premise is that Chef is their teacher or something.
Wait, where's Chris? Is he?
He's not there. You know who is there? Jude, the guy from 16 that their voice actor Chris McLean voices. They cross over their two cartoons from back then.
The Total Drama Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's Total Drama 2023, which came out recently.
Isn't that the one that says like slay?
Yeah.
Censorship in the United States.
Yeah, because originally Total Drama was aired in Canada. You didn't recognize that Owen has literally the Canadian flag on his shirt?
No, but don't you know that there's always like the token Canadian character too? So like in America, I'm like, it's so unhinged, it must be American.
In the episode where they're inside the resort, Courtney says a line, "We're in Muskoka."
Not like has this insane ability and unfortunate like strength to just remember the dumbest shit word for word. Just hit me out of nowhere because I didn't forget that she was insane with every media.
It was that episode where a coconut dropped on Courtney's head and she was like, "This is Muskoka, people. If you want to drop props on my head, you gotta make them geographically correct." And then they drop snow on her because it's Canada. But then, also, I remember as a kid, there was this one instant where, like, Izzy, she was like, "Oh, Owen can whistle the national anthem with his nose." And then
I remember that.
And then the Canadian national anthem played. And then as a kid, I was like, that's not the national anthem. That's not how old sick can you see?
Oh my gosh.
That makes sense.
Why do you like Total Drama?
I think
She likes the drama.
it's the drama. But I feel like the cast of characters just make it so iconic. The dynamics, they're different every season, which is interesting. They're inconsistent, which makes it like hilariously frustrating. We both agree that the best season is Total Drama World Tour.
Yeah. That was hesitant.
What would you say would be the other best season?
I like 2023 because it was gay and slay.
Mom and Dad were here to slay. My favorite character was the girl with the orange on her shirt.
Oh, Lashana?
Lashana.
They're actually kumquats.
Oh, they're kumquats! It's Canadian too?
I don't know.
I don't want to get her name.
It's an apple.
It's an orange.
It's an orange color.
It is?
I feel like I should just make my own separate video about Total Drama at this point.
Make a separate video for every one of your dicks because you know way too much.
My number one guilty pleasure.
Why'd you turn country?
My number one guilty pleasure is Winx Club, specifically season Believix, which you never watched it.
Hey, I thought season 3 was Enchantix.
Okay, I count the season by their transformations.
Yeah, the first one's the regular one, the second one is Charmix, the third one is Enchantix, right?
I kind of only like rewatched Believix, and that's kind of it because I like their Believix outfits because it's like modernized, but also because I just like Misa's outfit the most. And like their wings are pretty, and they have like 3 different sets of wings, and they also have like 3 other sets of outfits. I still think Enchantix is like number 1 top slay, but Believix, I like their outfits. Oh no, I don't watch the season. I watch the movies because I don't know why it's not really that good.
3D?
But yeah,
The 3D movie?
yeah, I know. I hate Bloom. No offense.
Guys, she hates Bloom.
No offense to the voice actor, but I don't like Bloom's movie voice because it's just so high pitchy and so like But I love the movies because it gives lore to Bloom's background and the whole like series in general. Because if you go into Believix into Cyrenics, it wouldn't make sense.
The what now?
You can't go into Believix into Cyrenics without watching the movies. Because suddenly, if you don't watch the movies, then Bloom's parents are suddenly alive again, and they're like,
Who's your favorite fairy?
Muse. No, Layla or Aisha.
Her canon name is Aisha, but 4 kids called her Layla. I don't know why.
Erasure.
They probably...
Racism.
They had the fucking audacity to kill Naboo. He's like perfect.
I get it.
He's like perfect in every single way. This is not a guilty pleasure, but I also watched the series of the Pixies. Did you know that they're little pixies? I watched the series. It was actually like kind of good.
Because they're pixies.
I'm gonna eat them.
And I remember as a kid, I specifically had a crush on the pixies. I was like, hey, I had a crush on the guy who like does the technical stuff. And then they all had this little blue ball thingy.
Fix it. You said he fixes things?
Yeah, that was
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
So he does like a little like this.
Well, to be fair, she was also little.
I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Whenever I have nothing to watch, I specifically always go back to watch people play Sister Location or Ultimate Custom Night. I don't know why those two itch my brain the most. I think because there's like lore and people's reactions to the story is just the most entertaining. But I don't know why. I'm just one of the autism children who really likes Five Nights at Freddy's.
I think I kind of get it. There's this one period when I was just rewatching all of Markiplier playing.
That was
Five Nights at Freddy's.
like last month.
No, that was like at least 2 months ago. Anyways, but I think I found Sister Location and Ultimate Custom Night the most interesting too, which is interesting because I thought that those were boring back then. That's probably because it wasn't like super like scary.
Yeah.
But then like I think it was just interesting to watch, like more interesting, like engaging. And maybe it's because of is that the one with the
Say anything, I will tell you. I think I heard a lot of people don't actually like Sister Location, but I think that's because a lot of people who don't like Sister Location are the people who played the games. And I think from a gameplay perspective, Sister Location is not the best. But unless it's like the final name.
I think it's because it's not like the usual FNAF games where it's like, oh, you have to check the cameras, hide from the animatronics. For Sister Location, I think it's more story driven.
Yeah, so that's why I say from a gameplay perspective, it's not that good. Cause all you do is go into an event, you press a button, you go out of the event, you press a button, try not to die in night 4 when you're trapped in the suit, and then don't die when you do the secret ending. And that's basically all you get to play. But then from a story perspective, and like a person who's actually watching the video game, it's just like, oh well, I'm getting all this entertainment from listening to a story. But then when you're actually the player, you're like, okay, well, I'm playing a game. Let me play a game. I'm not here to listen to a story. So that's why a lot of people don't actually like this location.
Favorite animatronic?
I already know yours.
What is mine?
Foxy.
Which one? It's me. I have like a whole like brain thing. I'm like, actually, Glamrock Freddy and Rockstar Freddy are not the same. I hate when people get them mixed up. I think my favorite is probably, okay, not my favorite, but I really like Funtime Freddy, mostly because of his voice. He has like just a crazy voice, and I'm like, I just like unhinged characters. Thoughts Ballora. Ballora has very controversial.
I think I like Ballora.
I like a Ballora. I like her lore.
I don't. Oh, I like her lore.
Like the Ballora.
I'm about to murder you right now. Like,
I really like the lore behind Ballora. She's not like my fave. I don't dislike her. I'm pretty neutral about her, but I really like her lore. But also because she's just in Sister Location. Like,
do people not like her because she's just so humanoid?
I think so. I think people are just like, she doesn't fit in with the rest of them. Yeah, that's why people also don't like Baby. And
because like they're not animals, or they're like.
Oh, you know which Foxy I actually really like? I actually really like Nightmare Foxy.
So that means you're ill.
Yeah.
I could never play FNAF 4 because that's anxiety.
Yeah,
and I'm also kind of like deaf, so.
I'm a real FNAF fan, okay? I watched them when they came out in August of 2014.
Huh?
I think it's 2014. August of 2014! I beg your sister. I've been the realest FNAF fan, unfortunately.
Outro time. Any last words?
Please get into FNAF. It's a lot better than you think it is. It might just be funny and memey, but it's a good Oh, that's good lore. It's entertaining, okay? And just give it a chance if you never have.
But I think Winx Club is slay, and they should not have killed off Naboo because he was the best guy in the Husky series. He was a real person. I would date him.
Not the pixie. I'd probably make an entire video about the Total Drama franchise. I think there's a lot to unpack there.
Bye!
Bye.